the ultimate guide to the Pacific Coast Highway. Stretching over 1,400 kilometres from Brisbane to Cairns, the Pacific Coast Way is Queensland's signature coastal adventure. A vibrant road trip where sun-kissed beaches, lush hinterlands, tropical islands, and marine wonderlands all unfold along one unforgettable route. This journey weaves through bustling surf towns, sleepy seaside hamlets, and lush national parks, with every stretch offering something uniquely Queensland. Whether you're hiking through misty rainforests, sailing turquoise bays, or sharing fish and chips by the sea, this is a drive that celebrates the laid-back spirit and natural diversity of Australia's east coast. Departing from Brisbane, Queensland's capital city, the route begins with a short detour to Bribie Island, a unique blend of nature and coastal charm just over an hour north of the city. Connected to the mainland by bridge, Bribie is the only Moreton Bay island accessible by car, making it an easy stop for those craving beaches, boating, and bushland. The island's eastern shore fronts the open ocean with long stretches of surf beach perfect for 4WD adventures, while the protected western side borders Palmerston Passage, a haven for kayaking, fishing, and spotting dolphins or dugongs. Back on the road and heading inland, the Glasshouse Mountains rise dramatically from the landscape, ancient volcanic plugs formed over 25 million years ago, now surrounded by rainforest walks and panoramic lookouts. These striking peaks, including Mount Tibrogargan and Mount Biwa, hold deep cultural significance for the Gubbi Gubbi people and provide challenging summit hikes for experienced climbers. For a more accessible walk, the trail up Mount Nungan offers breathtaking views without the intense climb. Photographers and bushwalkers are drawn to the region for its open eucalypt forests, birdlife, and changing light across the peaks. Returning to the coast via the scenic Nicklan Way, the drive hugs the edge of Whitsundays Beach before arriving at Alexandra Headland, affectionately known as Alex by locals. This easy-going beach town is popular for its mellow surf, sunrise walks, and relaxed seaside charm. A scenic path links it to Mooloolaba and Maroochydore, making it perfect for cycling, strolling, or catching the last light over the Pacific. Beachfront cafes and grassy picnic spots complete the experience, capturing the Sunshine Coast's signature blend of coast and community. Continuing northward, Noosa offers a stylish blend of nature and luxury, with a national park that hugs the coastline and a cosmopolitan village atmosphere. Walking the Noosa National Park coastal track is one of the best ways to experience the region, passing scenic cliff tops and secluded bays including Alexandria Bay, Tea Tree Bay and Little Cove. These tranquil beaches, ideal for a swim or a picnic break, and you'll often see surfers carving waves beneath the headlands at First Point. Noosa Spit Recreation Reserve, located near the river mouth, is a popular spot for paddleboarding, dog walking, or simply soaking in the views across Noosa Heads. Just beyond the headlands, the Noosa River winds through a network of estuaries, mangroves, and calm backwaters that offer a peaceful counterpoint to the ocean. Just beyond Noosa lies the southern gateway to Great Sandy National Park, a biodiverse landscape of shifting dunes, mirror-like freshwater lakes, and colourful sand cliffs. The Kalula Recreation Area offers 4WD access to the beach highway stretching all the way to Rainbow Beach and Fraser Island, passing by wind-sculpted headlands and tea tree-lined lagoons. These calm, tannin-rich lagoons are shaded by native vegetation and reflect the surrounding forest canopy, creating a serene and otherworldly atmosphere. At Rainbow Beach, a laid-back town perched on the edge of coloured sands and turquoise seas, travellers can unwind or fuel up before heading further. The Carlo Sandblow is a must-visit, a massive dune system offering sweeping views over Tin Can Bay and Double Island Point, especially stunning at sunrise or sunset. Adventure seekers can paraglide from the edge, while others enjoy 4WD beach drives or horseback rides along the shoreline. Further north, Hervey Bay offers calm beaches, a peaceful esplanade, and the historic Urangan Pier stretching nearly 1 kilometre out to sea. From July to November, this is also one of the best places in the world to witness humpback whales up close, with eco-certified tours operating daily. Just offshore lies K'gari, also known as Fraser Island, the world's largest sand island and a UNESCO World Heritage-listed natural wonder. Stretching over 120 kilometers in length, the island features towering rainforests that grow directly from sand, over 100 freshwater lakes, and ancient dune systems shaped by wind and time. Join a 4WD tour to explore the island's diverse terrain, with key highlights along 75-mile beach, including the rusted hull of the SS Maheno shipwreck and frequent sightings of wild dingoes trotting along the sand or resting in the dunes. Lake Mackenzie, with its soft white silica sand and crystal clear blue water, is one of the most iconic swimming spots in Queensland. Eli Creek flows gently through the forest, inviting visitors to float downstream, while the Champagne Pools offer a natural ocean spa experience, where waves bubble over volcanic rock formations into sandy pools. For those wanting to stay longer, Kingfisher Bay Resort provides an eco-conscious base with access to guided walks, sunset cruises, and immersive wildlife experiences. There are also a number of beachside campgrounds across the island that offer a more remote and rustic stay, perfect for watching the sun set over the ocean and falling asleep to the sound of the waves. Continuing through the central Queensland coast, the twin towns of Agnes Water and 1770 offer uncrowded beaches, calm coves, and access to the southern Great Barrier Reef. The town of 1770, named after Captain Cook's historic landing, is uniquely positioned on a west-facing headland, one of the few spots on the east coast where you can watch the sun set over the ocean. The surrounding area also offers peaceful bushwalks, scenic lookouts, and sheltered swimming spots, making it a relaxing and worthwhile pause on the journey north. Just north, Gladstone serves as a reef gateway to two of the southern Great Barrier Reef's most iconic coral cays, Heron Island and Lady Musgrave Island, both surrounded by protected lagoons teeming with marine life. Lady Musgrave's navigable lagoon spans over 1,200 hectares and is the only coral island on the outer reef with a protected anchorage, making it ideal for snorkeling, diving, and glass-bottom boat tours. The Lady Musgrave experience offers guided island walks and even overnight stays on a reef pontoon under the stars. Heron Island Resort, set within a national marine park, offers an immersive overnight stay where the reef begins right at your doorstep. It's a haven for snorkelers, divers, and wildlife lovers, with nesting turtles, colorful reef fish, and vibrant coral gardens just meters from the shore. From here, the road leads into Rockhampton, a historic inland city that straddles the Tropic of Capricorn. Known as the beef capital of Australia, Rockhampton blends its cattle heritage with elegant sandstone architecture and a revitalized riverside precinct along the Fitzroy River, perfect for a morning walk or relaxed dinner. Just outside town, Mount Archer National Park offers panoramic views from the Noosa Circuit Elevated Boardwalk, a 25-meter cantilevered lookout that stretches out over the escarpment. If you head east toward the coast, the laid-back town of Yeppon offers oceanfront pools, beachside cafes, and family-friendly foreshore parks. It also serves as the departure point for ferries to Great Keppel Island, where 17 white sand beaches and crystal clear bays invite you to snorkel straight from the shore. Hike across the island's undeveloped trails, paddle through calm waters, or simply unwind on a beach with barely another soul in sight, a relaxed contrast to some of Queensland's more developed island destinations. Back on the Bruce Highway heading towards Mackay, a detour across the Pioneer River Bridge at Platypus Beach Marani brings you to the nearby hinterland of Eugnella National Park, a misty rainforest plateau known for its dramatic escarpments and the best place to see platypus in the wild at Broken River. For those seeking stillness, Lake Toowoomba offers peaceful paddling and fishing in the quiet bushland surrounds. Beyond Mackay and closer to the coast, Cape Hillsborough National Park offers one of the most distinctive wildlife experiences along the route, particularly at sunrise when kangaroos and wallabies often gather on the tidal flats. The park features a mix of rocky headlands, volcanic formations, and short walking trails through coastal rainforest that lead to secluded coves, rock pools and scenic lookouts. It's a practical stop for early risers, photographers, and anyone looking to explore a lesser-known stretch of coastline. From here, the road winds into Airlie Beach, the lively gateway to the legendary Whitsundays, a chain of 74 dreamy islands scattered through the Coral Sea. Fringing reefs, forested hills, and turquoise waters define this tropical paradise, where sailing, snorkeling, and island hopping take center stage. Whitehaven Beach is a standout, with its swirling silica sands and impossibly clear water offering one of the most iconic beachscapes in Australia. Hill Inlet, viewed from the lookout on Whitsunday Island, reveals breathtaking patterns of tide and sand that shift with the seasons. Beneath the surface, the coral ecosystems burst with color and life, from sea turtles, manta rays and reef sharks to vibrant bommies teeming with fish. During the migration season from July to September, humpback whales pass through these waters. Visitors can set sail on overnight catamaran charters or join small group eco-cruises to explore lesser-known coves, reef lagoons, and uninhabited beaches. Whether you're paddling into a quiet cove, waking up to sunrise over glassy water, or snorkeling through Technicolor coral gardens, the Whitsundays offer a truly immersive reef and island experience that stays with you long after the road calls you north. Back on the road and heading north, Townsville combines a laid-back coastal lifestyle with a lively urban atmosphere. The city's waterfront promenade, the Strand, is a favorite for walkers, cyclists, and swimmers, offering palm-lined paths, parklands, and inviting oceanfront cafes. Rising above the city, Castle Hill provides sweeping views across Cleveland Bay and the surrounding landscape. A series of popular walking tracks lead to the summit, where sunset brings some of the most panoramic views on the route, a great reward for those who make the climb. Just offshore, Magnetic Island is a short ferry ride away, with more than half the island protected as national park. It's a rugged mix of granite headlands, eucalyptus forest, and pristine coves, home to one of the largest wild koala populations in northern Australia. The Fort's Walk leads to World War II bunkers with panoramic views, and koalas are often spotted dozing along the trail. Adventure seekers can hire a topless jeep to discover hidden spots like Arthur Bay and Radical Bay, or snorkel the self-guided underwater trail at Jeffrey Bay, where coral gardens and submerged relics await. Whilst Horseshoe Bay is the island's adventure hub, perfect for kayaking, jet skiing, and sunset dining on the waterfront. Just south of Cairns, the Cassowary Coast offers some of the most lush, tropical scenery on the drive, filled with hidden gems often overlooked by travelers. The route passes through the small towns of Tully, Mission Beach, and Innisfail, where sugarcane fields give way to rainforest-clad hills and winding rivers. Along the coast, the striking silhouette of Hinchinbrook Island comes into view, Australia's largest island national park, covering around 390 square kilometres. Mist-shrouded peaks rise sharply from the sea, surrounded by tidal estuaries and dense mangroves. Mainland viewpoints like Lucinda and Cardwell offer great views over the Hinchinbrook Channel, and seasoned hikers can tackle the Thorsbourne Trail, a challenging multi-day trek through untouched wilderness. Inland, Wallerman Falls plunges 268 metres in Girringan National Park, Australia's tallest single-drop waterfall, often shrouded in mist. Further north, Paronella Park delivers a fairy tale-like castle wrapped in rainforest and history, its moss-covered walls surrounded by koi ponds, arched bridges, and cascading falls built by Spanish immigrant José Paronella in the 1930s. Visitors can explore the romantic ruins and lush gardens by day, and stay for the nightly illumination, where the castle and surrounding forest are beautifully lit, adding a magical glow to an already atmospheric setting. Arriving in Cairns, the journey reaches its grand finale where two World Heritage wonders collide, the wet tropics rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef. Begin your rainforest adventure aboard the historic Kuranda Scenic Railway, winding through hand-carved tunnels and past waterfalls before stopping in the village of Kuranda. Then descend via the Skyrail Rainforest Cableway, gliding high above the canopy with views to the Coral Sea. Back in Cairns, the Esplanade Lagoon is perfect for a swim or sunset stroll before the final leg offshore. The journey reaches its final chapter with one of the world's most iconic natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on Earth, a breathtaking mosaic of coral atolls, sand cays, and vibrant reef flats visible even from space. Beneath the surface lies an extraordinary underwater world, home to more than 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, sea turtles, reef sharks, giant clams, and even visiting dwarf minke whales. The reef offers a kaleidoscope of color and movement, from shimmering parrotfish and graceful rays to swaying sea fans and coral gardens teeming with life. From Cairns, travelers can join day tours to outer reef pontoons, embark on liveaboard dive trips, or take scenic helicopter flights to iconic locations like Hart Reef. Snorkeling in shallow lagoons reveals thriving coral communities and schools of darting reef fish, while scuba divers can explore vertical drop-offs, swim-throughs, and bommies bursting with biodiversity. Every moment spent on the reef is immersive, awe-inspiring, and unlike anything else on Earth. And as the boat heads back toward Cairns and the reef fades into the distance, it's the perfect time to reflect on how far you've come. From the beaches and forests of the south to the reef-studded waters of the north, the Pacific Coast Way is more than a drive. It's a deep dive into the landscapes, wildlife, and stories that define Queensland's coast. Subscribe today and discover more with Oz Escapes.